Mitsuboshi Kaidou, otherwise known as the Three-Star Road, is located in the northwest part of mainland Japan that connects 5 different towns, which are Kanazawa, Nanto, Shirakawa, Takayama, and Matsumoto. Including areas featured as World Heritage Sites, National Treasures, and the Michelin Green Guide Japan, Mitsuboshi Kaidou upholds its traditional cultures, skills, and nature, carefully preserved and passed down over the centuries. Hello, my name is Shelley, and I'll be starting my Mitsuboshi Kaidou journey in Kanazawa. Kanazawa City is renowned for their nostalgic Edo-era streetscapes, castles, and gardens. The historical districts of the city showcases the Maeda samurai clan, ruler of the Kaga domain. I'm about to walk through the gate of the Kanazawa castle, which was the last defense area when the enemies tried to attack the castle. And through the holes in the windows and the surroundings, they were shooting arrows at the enemies that try to attack and get into the castle. A lot of the areas burnt down during the Edo period from natural disasters. Kenroku-en is one of Japan's top 3 gardens. The gardens are filled with Japanese-style trees and beautiful ponds. It's right next door to Kanazawa Castle, which samurai used to live in. The Nagamachi Buke Yashiki district is a samurai district with multiple cultural museums. An example is the Nomura House, a middle-class samurai home featuring samurai artifacts. The Higashichaya district was once an entertainment district where customers came to enjoy performances by geisha as they sipped on sake. Till this day, the streets of buildings constructed hundreds of years ago, including a 182-year-old geisha tea house. Kanazawa has been promoting their culture since the feudal age, where Kaga samurai with no wars to wage put their wealth towards crafts and culture. It was so interesting to see the delicate process of the Kaga Yuzen kimono designs. I was told the intricate details depict the elements of nature such as flowers, birds, and landscapes. Kanazawa is the largest producer of gold leaf in all of Japan. So this is a 1 in 10,000 slice of gold. Gold leaf has been used to decorate anything from temples to craftworks. You can even find it on a bunch of food. Tastes very rich because it's gold. Sorry. We stopped by Omicho Market, one of the many seafood markets in Kanazawa. Kanazawa being near the sea makes it a great place to eat fresh seafood. 30 kilometers from Kanazawa through the Kaga domain is the Gokayama area of Nanto City. So we just arrived at our first location of the day in Nanto City, the Ainokura Gassho Zukuri village. So this village is actually a cultural World Heritage Site, and what's interesting is people are actually living inside these houses. So how old is this village?
江戸時代の中期から昭和にかけて作られたもの。みんなで協力して屋根をね吹き替えますね。15年、20年に一度。
What is it made of?
蚊帳って言われますね。これも育てないといけないですね。山で。
Oh, from scratch.
そう。
Wow.
近くで育ててそれを使う。
What is this?
これはササラといって秋にお祭りがあってダンス and sing
Dancing and singing.
ミュージックでこうやって踊ります。これは秋祭りなので収穫のお祝いだと思います。五箇山にずっと古くから伝わってるダンスですね。はい。
We're stopping by for some lunch now at Matsuya that serves up this beautiful lunch set made of tempura, soba, and lots of vegetables. So there's a lot of it, but it all looks super healthy.
Oh, good.
I'm about to make some postcards out of Japanese paper at a Japanese paper making factory in Gokayama. So I get to choose 3 of these designs to put on my postcards. Okay, I'm done.
はい立てて、はい、たっぷり入れたら、はい、もっとよく、はい、お上手ですね。
ありがとうございます。 got slapped on there to dehydrate all the water out. So, just gonna be chilling here for a bit.
はい、できましたよ。どうぞ。はい。はい。まだあったかいです。
ありがとうございます。Oh, so cute! You can actually send them anywhere in the world right from here. So I'm gonna send my grandma a postcard. Moving over to Shirakawa-go, I visited the Gasho Zukuri Minkaien and toured through the village houses and learned about their ties to silk farming. Back in the day, all the Gasho houses had this irori fire and all the family would sit around the fire, so that's what I'm going to do now while I enjoy my zenzai dessert. Be careful of fire! Don't light it up. I had the opportunity to chat with local resident Kanda-san, whose family has been living in the village for 7 generations. What has made you want to stay here for so many generations?
守っていく人がいないと、特にこの白樺の合掌造りっていうのは住む人がいないと、やっぱりこの維持管理っていうのはしていけないので、やっぱりただの見せ物だけの小屋じゃなくて、この住んでこの空気を入れ替えるとか、屋根の吹き替えをするとかっていうのが大事なので、白樺でも大事ですし、世界的に見ても大事な合掌造りを守っていくために帰ってきたっていうのはありますよね。
You have to replace the roof every 20 to 30 years. Do you do that by yourself or do you get other people to help you?
これは白樺村で結という制度があるんですけども、手伝いの精神というか、自分のところを屋根の吹き替えをやってもらったら、またやってもらった人のところに手伝いに行くっていうのを、どの家も合掌造り持っている家の人がみんなそういう意識でやってるので、助け合いの精神ですね。
Area 4 of our journey is through Takayama, a city surrounded by the Hida Mountains. Takayama's remote location has led to excellent preservation of its charming Edo period streets, temples, markets and more. The market is a great place to interact with the locals, try a bunch of tasty free samples and get your souvenirs. So this street I'm walking through is over 400 years old. In spring and autumn they have a big festival parade with floats and lanterns and all these colourful fun things. Some of the shops along the Old Town Street are so popular that the lines are formed for hours. Oh, that's good. Wood carving in Takayama has a long-standing history. The unique craftsmanship of Ichi Itobori can be characterized by its use of uncoloured yew wood and sharp chisel marks. Oh my gosh, how? This got hot. It's so amazing. Both Hoba miso and Hide beef are famous to Takayama. I've never had beef and miso together, but it's really good. And the beef is really soft and tender, so it's delicious. Former Koya monk Yamamoto-san guided me through a meditation session before allowing me to try my luck in finding the pathway to heaven.
呼吸をすることにコンセントレーションしようとすることが結局メンタリーストロンガーでしょ、メンタリーモーペーションでしょ。仏さんの極楽浄土に通じる扉があって、そこに鍵がかかってるので、その鍵に触れたら仏さんとご縁が結べましたっていう。If you can touch the lock, then you're completely promised to go to heaven. Remember, so you need to keep touching on the wall with your both hands.
Okay then, here I go. 行ってきます。
壁触らないとロストしますよ。真っ暗ですから。
I can't see anything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to heaven. Oh no! I came back, but I didn't find the lock. I don't think I'm going to heaven. Should I go again? This archery range has been here for 92 years. There's also a bunch of izakayas down the road that you can visit afterwards. Let go?
Yep. Good.
Oh.
So same aiming and twist. Good. Twist. Just before shooting.
Almost touched the target. final stop of the trip is the city of Matsumoto, home to two national treasures, the Matsumoto Castle and the former Kaichi School building. The Matsumoto Castle has a vast collection of artifacts to view, such as the first firearms used in feudal Japan. During the Sengoku period, black lacquer was applied to the walls to camouflage itself. The castle still retains its original wood, stonework and black exterior to this day. I thought I'd get a little dressed up to explore more of Matsumoto. This street's also referred to as the Frog Street because there's a river right next door where all the frogs live. Back during the Edo period, the houses used these designs to protect themselves from natural disasters. Matsumoto's oshiebina is a traditional craft and skill that Edo period woman brought from Kyoto. The Mimura family opened a shop in the 1950s called Bellamy to continue the unique craft.
で今はこういう厚紙を使ってやってますけどね。
This is a little iron.
ベリーなんだ、ホット。綿を中にね入れるわけ。こんな感じですね。どんどん隣同士を貼り合わせてって最後に顔はこれ全部手書きで書くんですけどね。それを顔をつけて出来上がる。1日とか2日とかそういう単位じゃなくて何ヶ月何年ぐらい単位かな。
Wow. So beautiful. Yeah, hand drawn. This little. The nose is so thin. The details are crazy. This popular cafe is a renovated old inn filled with classic Matsumoto folk craft furniture. Three, 2, 1, 0. 0.5. Oh, I was so close! I was so close! Our final dinner was at the Ippo Izakaya where I tried horse meat for the first time along with Matsumoto's famous fried chicken. Here I go. Actually, it's quite just like tuna, like raw tuna sashimi or something. It's okay. It's pretty good actually. Kamikochi is one of Japan's most famous mountainous regions. The valley is flocked to by nature lovers willing to coexist with the natural environment. Lucky hikers like myself may even encounter wild Japanese snow monkeys. Oh, it's alright. Oh, sorry. Don't be scared. So cute. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm just going for a walk through the forest with some monkeys. Ah, just taking a nap on Mama's back. It looks so clear. Oh, that's cold. Ooh. Now we're stopping by at a mountain hut to eat some iguana fish. These iguana fish are swimming freely just outside of this mountain hut. Then they catch it and bring it over and cook it right here in front of you. While deservingly achieving 3 stars in the Michelin Green Guide, the Mitsuboshi Kaidou is a well-kept secret packed full of scenic spots and experiences surrounded by traditional Japanese culture. It was very heartwarming to see the locals in many of the towns living together to keep their traditions alive. Each town greeted me with an experience I'd never tried before and left me with many memorable moments forever unforgettable. If you're interested in uncovering these areas further, feel free to check out my article on GaijinPot linked in the description.